Yo guys, what is going on? I'm here bringing you guys here another review here. Today we're going to be having K Project Return of the Kings. I'm going to call it K Project Return of the Kings, right? Because it's actually called, what is it? It's called K Return of the Kings, but technically the K is K Project. You already know what I mean. But season 1 of this, I've watched in a long time. I watched it when it was ongoing, dude. Yo, that was years ago. That was like 3-4 years ago that I was watching this show, dude. Oh my god. And what I did too is I waited until they brought out the last episode and then I binge watched the entire thing. But if you guys are enjoying the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and leave feedback down below. I'd love to know what you guys think about this. But it's called Return of the Kings, and I have a little theory here that Mikoto comes back, and he is the Red King. Now I feel as though he comes back because I don't want to drop any spoilers. So I'm going to try and keep this as spoiler free as possible. But the name Return of the Kings, I think you can already tell from that name that some kings die in season 1. Alright? So I'm going to keep it as spoiler free as possible. The Red King, he's not around right now, okay? We don't know where he is. Well, I mean, I do know where he is. I'm trying to keep it spoiler free as possible, okay? And pretty much, he's not around, and it's wow, I'm so sick, I'm sorry. But he's not around, and he's just gone, you know? And it's called Return of the King, so I'm assuming that he and the Silver King, Shiro, comes back as well. Because Shiro, quote-unquote, is still alive. Because they're like, oh, we're just gonna be patiently waiting for him. And as you can see at the end of the episode, he still is alive. And I was like, wait just a diddly minute. Which is a diddly minute. I think he still lived at the end of season 1 as well. I haven't watched that show in 4 years, bro. I gotta go back. I think it was like 3-4 years is when the show is ongoing or finished. But I want to go back and actually like just binge watch season 1. That way that I can at least understand, have a little better pacing, you know, not go based off my bad memory of season 2, because right now season 2 is a little butchered. I actually had to watch this episode twice to at least pick it up a bit, because I haven't watched season 1 in a long time. Okay, we got the what is it, the Blue King. First off, let's talk about this in chronological order, okay? Everything is at peace right now, everything is quiet. The Red Clan, HOMRA, they got a new king, which ended up being the little tiny little lolly girl that, you know, everybody shipped in Mikado. And then we got, no one really took the spot of Shiro, the Silver Clan's king, because he's quote-unquote still alive and still around. I still need to watch season 1. I need to rewatch season 1 again, because I think he died in season 1 or not. I don't know. As well as the Blue King, he's got, I forget his name, it's like some with a M or some with an R. I just watched it like twice too, but he looks exactly the same as that one guy that constantly wants to fight. You know, the Yato, I think Yato, something like that, the skater guy. He constantly looks like, they look the same, okay? The guy wants to fight the skater guy a lot for the Red Clan, with the Blue Clan looks exactly the same as the Blue Clan's king. So I'm just like, wow, originality, huh? They literally have, the only difference is one of them has a little bit shorter hair and it's messier. That's wow, and completely different personalities. One's a psycho, the other's all calm and collected. But can we just talk about the lieutenant though? The plot. Oh my! But it seems as though a new clan was brought up called the Green Clan. And pretty much what this clan is doing is they take this entire clan thing and these kings as a game. No one really knows the king of the Green Clan. We just don't know his name. We see him right in the beginning of the episode, and they only show like a silhouette of him, to whereas at the end of the episode, they actually reveal his entire face, but we still don't get a name. But, you know, Yosuke did say a name. He said a few names, and I think those names that he said might just be the Green Clan's king's name. I think that might just be it. I don't know yet. It's a little butchered right now, but it's foggy, you know. That's how this anime is starting out. It started off very confusing, like, since, you know, I doubt that anyone has watched season 1 recently, and it's been a long time for people to actually like avidly watch that show or even heard that show's relevancy. It's been a long time, dude. Like, that's great that you had a movie, right? That's great that it was cool, but it's been a long time since people have actually spoken about K Project. So I doubt that much people remember. Like, I know when this episode came out, I know it was not just me. A lot of people went back and watched season 1 again and again, and I think I'm gonna do that right after this, just, you know, have a better understanding of episode 2 and understand the show more. Because if you had asked me this like 4 years ago, I would have been like, yo, I know this, let's go, bam. But alright, it looks as though as this Green Clan is just playing games, and they go based off on points, and the more kills they get on other people from other clans, the more points they get. And then there's ranks like N rank, J rank. I'm guessing it's the ABC chronological order rank. And I'm guessing, you know, the higher it goes, the better. You know, being Z the worst and A the best. So I'm guessing that's how it goes, because a guy in the beginning is like, insert, he's like, I'm a J rank, insert the mission right now, start the mission. You know, the J rank mission seems to be as though trying to take out the Silver Clan, which is only 2 members, you know, the cat, I think they just called her Neko, and then Yosuke. But pretty much, yeah, they go based off on points, and they want to kill people from other clans to gain points, and being kings cost a lot of points, because the blue clan's king costed 600,000 points. That could drop you all the way up to like the top 10 ranks. I was like, good God. But what blew me away is the little girl became the king of the Red Clan. So they're thriving. They're still not dead, because they made jokes and they all started this war. Now, you know, that with the Green Clan is starting wars and everything like that. And everyone just wants to kill the Green Clan because they're pissing everybody off. But no, she's now the new king. And it's fresh, because I'm guessing the king goes based off on age and power and how long that's going to last. I need to watch season 1 again. But the blue the blue king seems to be dwindling with his powers, because usually they have a key up at top wherever they're battling, and his key is crumbling, it's tearing apart. And the Green Clan's king noticed as well, and pretty much specified, saying that the blue clan's king is gonna die. You know, he's close to death. You know, so I'm guessing, what that happened? Health issues? I know it's happened to Mikoto a lot, and I think he had health issues from smoking. Bro, I gotta watch season 1 again. I'm sorry, I'm saying that a lot, but I have to, because, good God, it's been a minute. But I love how they started off in a flashback. They all started off to really catch your eye. Again, just like how Warrior No Surf, they started off with a huge, amazing fight. It was a flashback, alright? That was not recent. That was a flashback. For anybody who thought that was recent, that was a flashback. And it was very, very badass. Everybody, it looked like they were dancing, you could call it. They were just going at it. And not to mention the lieutenant, the female lieutenant still is just, wow. I think we might do anime 2015. I think she just won a spot. But I love how they started it off. The music, can we talk about the music? The music in this anime is great. Not to mention the animation, like when Yata, I keep messing up names, but when Yata, skateboarder guy, when he was skateboarding, he was angry that people, you know, they butchered Mikoto's name. I was just like, yo, this looks like some 3D stuff, man. Some Jimmy Neutron stuff, for real. But that is going to be it, though. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Let me know in your feedback down below. Have you enjoyed this? If you watched season 2, if you watched season 1 more along, and you understand what's going on right now. And with that being said, catch you guys next time.